Good morning, my loves. Happy Wednesday. It is another glorious day here at the lake. Just ask Finn. You can hear him chiming in the background. It's about 4:30 in the morning here at the lake. Of course, it's still dark. It's 4:30 in the morning now. Sun doesn't come up until, gosh, I don't know, about 6. I know I'm on my way to work when the sun comes up. So, yeah, the joys of autumn, but I'm embracing it. So I saw something interesting yesterday, and I think it's something that we see all the time, that we've probably encountered, maybe been a part of, consciously, subconsciously. Narcissists recruit people on how to treat you. They train people how to treat you. Have you noticed that? Have you encountered that? I'm sure you have. I think we all have. Think back to school days when you're in elementary school, and there's always one or two kids in the class that nobody really likes. Why is that? Who determines that? Is there a leader in that classroom, in that school, that determines who we like, who we don't like? And that's all based on their opinion, not yours. I know growing up, I personally encountered this. I was a new kid in a new school, and the environment that I came from was we weren't allowed to wear jeans to school. The girls had to wear skirts, dresses. My mom was very particular how she dressed me, and we moved to a new area, and everybody was wearing jeans and very casual dress, and I did not fit in. Now, I didn't have younger siblings. My siblings are all, 17, 16, and 9 years older than me. My brother's in college, so I spoke like an adult. I didn't speak like a 7th grader. I spoke like I had I had a very good vocabulary, and I knew how to use it. I did not fit in. And yeah, I was bullied. Absolutely. Red hair, pale skin, goofy kid. Yeah. I mean, I had a target on my back. I really did. But there were certain kids that decided we're not going to like her because she's different. And 7th grade and 8th grade were hell. They were hard. They made a point of making my life hell. And it worked. They were successful until they weren't. Until I figured it out. And if you look around today, whether you're in your family, in your friends, at work, pay attention at work. Is there someone, Finn, always has a comment, is there someone that determines who everybody likes and who everybody doesn't like? We don't like her. Oh, stay away from her. We don't want to have lunch with her. We don't like him. Now, what does he know? They think they're so much better than everybody else. Really? What that tells me is that leader, the narcissist, is insecure. They're threatened. They are threatened by this person's intelligence, their looks, their position, their age, their demeanor, their rank, if they're a manager or a supervisor or whatever. They feel threatened. And when you're threatened, you get protective and you act out. That's what it tells me. And that's when a narcissist attacks. And the people that they recruit, the people that they are trying to turn, get everybody to turn against, all of their little friends, all of their peers, they are called flying monkeys, like in The Wizard of Oz. And that's how I want you to look at them, like the flying monkeys, that they do this person's bidding. If this person decides we're not going to like this person today, they're not going to like this person today. And if they decide, well, we'll cut them a little slack and we'll have lunch with them today. Seriously. We see this in childhood all the way up through adulthood and college. I mean, look at fraternities. Yeah. Now, it doesn't have to be this way. If you are the narcissist, why are you afraid? Just stand in your truth and your authenticity. Let people like you for you, like everybody for who they are. You have nothing to be threatened by. You're just psyching yourself out. And you're making yourself, you think you're puffing yourself up, making yourself look big and important. Well, honey, you're making yourself look like a damn fool. Because one of these days, people are going to see you for who you are. A scared child. I don't care if you're 30, 40, 50, 60 years old and you're a bully. You're scared. You're insecure. And that's why you're acting out. And you may have been taught this from childhood. Your parents may have bullied you. They may have picked on you. And so for you, it's a coping mechanism. It's the only way to survive. Maybe there's other ways to survive. It's called being nice. Accepting people for who they are as they are. It will get you so much further in life. And for the flying monkeys, most people that are the flying monkeys that stand behind the bully, the reason they do that, they're afraid of being the next victim. They know how vicious and malicious and nasty this person is. They don't want to be the next one on the list. So they would rather back them than defend you. Well, that says a lot about them now, doesn't it? Their character, or lack thereof. Just be you. And never be afraid to defend someone, to stand up for someone, to tell someone, hey, that's my friend. I don't like you speaking to them like that. If somebody comes with you with gossip about someone, hey, I will be the first to say, hey, don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. They're my friend. I think the world of them. Don't want to hear it. Sorry. Gossip is not welcome. Because my friends are my friends and I'm going to defend them. I have their back. Absolutely. But the people that are the flying monkeys, I want you to take a look at yourself. And I want you, just for today, to have the courage to think for yourself. To have the courage to decide who you like and who you don't like and why. Not based on what somebody else is telling you. Based on your personal experience. If this person has never done anything to you except been kind, maybe they smile at you in the hall, in the classroom. Maybe they wave. And you treat them like dirt because you were told to. Seriously? Think for yourself. You wouldn't want to be the next one on the list, and you may be. Because trust me, a narcissist will, I promise you, they will occasionally, I'm about to sneeze, occasionally pick somebody out of their own group and turn on them just to show others they can and they will. And it might be who they thought was their best friend. They can and they will. So just don't waste your time with them. Be brave and courageous and think for yourself. I know a lot of people are going to think it's stupid. I know a lot of people are going to roll their eyes, but hey, there's a lot of people that this hits home. That they have been the victims of bullies. At any age, whether it's childhood, like me, or today at work, or in the neighborhood, or with your friends or family, or whatever. We all know narcissists. But it's up to you as an individual. Am I going to yawn? No. It's up to you as an individual to deal with that. My mom was a narcissist, and she did everything within her power to turn the family against a family member. She refused to invite this family member, and I'm talking a close family member, nuclear family member, refused to invite them to Thanksgiving, to Christmas. Why? Because she could. And she would hold a grudge, and she was just a bitter, nasty woman. And my dad, God bless him, liked everybody, and everybody liked him. I like to think I'm like Daddy, that picked up those traits, that I learned those behaviors from him, to keep the waters calm and to be everybody's friend and to be nice to everybody. And Dad would kind of slip around and check on this person and call and check on him. And lo and behold, he'd invite them to Thanksgiving or Christmas and come in and tell Mom, and oh my Lord, she would explode. Oh my goodness. Say, hey, I know I'm doing the right thing whether you like it or not. They're going to be here. Well, they were there. It would go as well as could be expected, but he did the right thing. He was a very kind, loving man. He was very strong in his faith. He was an elder in the church and a deacon and just on the board. And I mean, he was just the best. And everybody loved him. And my mom resented the hell out of that because people saw her for what she was. The same applies to bullies. That's why I'm sharing this. He refused to be a flying monkey. You too can refuse to be a flying monkey. Just be nice to everybody. Accept people for who they are as they are. If you don't care for them, that's fine. You can still be polite. Say, excuse me if you bump into them or you run into them in the hall. You're in the lunch line or you're going to get coffee or you're in the library or whatever. Be nice, be polite. No reason to be hateful and nasty. But don't be a narcissist. Have the courage not to be a flying monkey. I have faith in you. We all deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. And I'm going to be a little crass here, I'm sorry, but to the narcissists and the bullies, screw you. We're better than that.